Excuse me? Absolutely not. Pull up.
Oh, no.
Joel, please pull up. Joel? It's ridiculous. Excuse me, sir. Sir, that was very rude and dangerous.
Sorry.
Well,
Not road rage from the passenger seat.
That would be me, though. That would
No,
totally be me.
absolutely.
It's actor, though, Tim Bagley, with a touch of road rage in the HBO series Somebody Somewhere. He plays Brad, who's navigating a new relationship. And Tim joins us now to talk about season 3 of this very heartfelt show. Thank you so much for being. When you watch this, are you laughing yourself?
Yeah.
Well, it's really the saddest road rage, you know.
But that's what makes it funny.
I love that he says, "You're very rude."
I love that he just says, well, and then he's like, I got nothing else to give.
Yeah, nothing else to say.
Okay, so clearly a very enjoyable show. I know you came on in season 2. You guys have won some amazing awards. How does it feel playing this character?
Oh, it's been so much fun. I mean, and we just got the, there's a Peabody Award, and we got that
Critics' Choice Award.
Critics' Choice Award.
Yeah, congratulations.
So thank you. So it's just been a wonderful ride, and we have a great, we had a great time doing it, and it's nice to see. I'm hoping that the Emmy voters kind of notice our little show.
Nudge.
Yeah, and I know I'm so proud of everybody's work on the show and proud of my own work. So it would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. Just putting the word out there.
Just saying.
That Midwestern, it'd be nice.
I know, it would be nice.
This show, obviously, there's a lot of laughs in the show, as we
Yes.
just showed, but there's also a lot of emotion.
Yes.
You call this, I was reading earlier, you said that this show is like a warm blanket.
Well, yeah, I think in these times right now, it's the perfect kind of show. It's streaming on Max, HBO Max, I think they call it now. Again,
Who knows?
but it's just a feel-good show. It's a very lovely, beautiful, heartwarming, and funny and raunchy, show. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of hits all the sweet spots.
Yeah, that's what's nice. You guys kind of cover everything. There's the funny moments, but then also
Yeah.
serious topics, identity, grief, creating your own family.
Yeah.
That's probably what draws people in, that you can get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and you bring up creating your family. I feel like so many people do that, like out here, you're from the Midwest.
Yeah.
When you come out here, it's like you create your
You
own
absolutely do.
group of people, like-minded people that you find, and so it's kind of all about change and growth against all odds, that show, and it's just a beautiful thing to be a part of. Yeah.
I think it's great that there's LGBTQ themes throughout the show, and you talk about being an older LGBTQ actor and kind of where the pendulum has swung.
How dare you?
Well, you're not 25.
I don't know where
I'm
she
not
got that from.
25.
I
I'm
thought
not
you were 25,
25.
Tim.
That is not on your card. That is
It is
not on your
my
card.
Listen.
No. What I love about that is that it handles things like somebody my age, falling in love and figuring out how to move in with somebody and all that at this juncture in my life, and it's awkward and funny and all that, but also I love that it deals with religion and how we both are Christian and yet we're trying to navigate our way because he doesn't like my church and he wants to go to his church, and
Right.
it's all that kind of stuff that I think really happens in every
Yeah, it's real.
relationship.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cool. You walked in and we were both like, Will and Grace.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
had so many amazing
Yeah.
roles. Do you have a favorite, and where does Brad stack up in that?
I have to say, this is my favorite
This
role.
is your favorite?
It really is, because a lot of times, as a gay actor, you play a lot of comedy and, just goofy stuff. This really gave me the opportunity to go deeper with a character and kind of, find different levels. And I don't know, I just love this character.
Well, you had to sing. And
Yeah, I was
did.
reading about that.
And I'm not a singer. And Bridget called and said, we want to introduce you. Do you sing? And I was like, no. And she said, well, we want you to learn an aria. And so it was
In
not just
Italian,
singing,
right?
it's an Italian
Yeah,
aria that
which
I had to learn.
is crazy.
And so I hired somebody to show me how to do it, and then I just did it, and then
it worked.
in the third season, I sing a song, and she was like, "This is we really wanted to come from your heart, and we really wanted to be, touching and moving, and it's hard for you to express yourself emotionally. And so that's in the second episode, and that's probably my favorite episode of this
no
third
way.
season.
So now you're enjoying the singing?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't go so far
All right.
as to say that.
Well, listen, forever 25-year-old Tim, thanks for being with us this morning. We got to redeem ourselves.
It turns out I'm
you're good.
29, so
You're good.
you're doing
You're
better
good.
than
There
me.
you go.
Somebody Somewhere is streaming on Max right now, and thank you so much for being with us. We
I'm
really
so glad to
appreciate
be here,
it.
Jamie.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's fun.
Thanks, Sheba.